Yeah, the booth assets, yeah. I just went to like the free section of booth and picked up some stuff that said either you could use it for free or like like the stuff that they don't mind being used for like like redistribution and like stuff that people claim no ownership over. I just went and grabbed some of those. Yeah, I don't plan on monetizing, but I also don't want to leave out the possibility, just to future-proof myself so I don't get in trouble, because I don't want to piss off any artists, because I know how that can be. Of course. What kind of VTuber theme are you? Honestly, I don't. You could tell I didn't really prepare a whole lot, but I just want to go for something like cozy and fun and brighten people's day. Um, I really want to be somebody who can make people smile, because the world is crazy right now. And that's kind of where I'm starting. I'm kind of just VTubing as myself right now, but I have been thinking, like in the back of my mind, how I want to do like lore or characterization, or try to become the character, right? And ultimately, my goal with this channel is if I kind of gain a following, trying to stay humble about it, but if I gain a following, I really want to do charity streams. And I really like animals and I like protecting the earth. So if I come up with a VTuber concept, it would be something around like that charity, um, um, like keeping the earth healthy and habitable type thing. So I would want to implement that into my character somehow if I can. You can definitely tell I have like a design motif with the pink and black and red, and the hearts and everything. Um, Reminds me of druid themed VTubers. Yeah, yeah. Obviously, I don't really have like a naturey theme going on. Um, I'm sure I could reconcile that somehow. Um, I'm also really interested in like 2000s aesthetics. Um, that's why I wanted this shirt here. Um, but yeah, I'm still figuring it out. I've only been streaming for a couple weeks, and I figured if I only start when I know what I'm doing, then I'm never gonna get started. I think it would be really cute if I had some like little wispies, just like a little bit more pop, Because I really like this hair tuft and the way it goes. Um, but I think we could do better with the ear fluffs. Did you make that hairstyle for the face? It's well shaped. Yes, I did. I did. It took me like 4 hours, but I made this swoopy hair piece. I made the ear fluffs, and I made the cheek fluffs. They're actually two different pieces. Here, let me show you. I did the front here. That's all this here, and then where is it? I did the ear fluffs, and then this is like the extra fluff up front here, and I'm pretty sure there was more. There was more somewhere. There it is. And then this is the back layer of hair right here. It took me for frickin' ever, but I did learn it. It was like one of the first non-preset things that I learned how to do. The only thing I really don't like about this hair is the ear fluffs, so I think we're gonna edit that. We're bald! You know what? I think this side is going to be seen most often, so maybe I should side that you see the most often is going to look the best, right? That's not too bad. Definitely matches better with the cheek fluffs here. That, you know, that motif of like the threes. Got 4 back here, but you know. For sure. What'd you think of streaming so far? I really love it. I didn't realize I would have this much fun. Like, it's something that I started because I wanted to hang out with my friends more, and I wanted to, I don't know, just have like a creative and social outlet that I wasn't going to abandon the moment I started it. I think these ear fluffs work really good. I think I want this. Yeah, look at the difference. It's a little cuter. Maybe... Here's the moment of truth, though. Does it look good with this? Oh, that's the old cheek fluff. I mean, ear fluff. This. Streaming is really fun, though. It's, I did try streaming with my real face at some point, but I didn't really have all that much fun with it, and I felt, like, more embarrassed than anything. It felt like I was being something that I wasn't, pretending to be someone I wasn't. But like this character that I'm making, this is literally just my persona. This is just my interests incarnate, and so in an ironic kind of way, it feels more like me, and I don't have to act as hard. Like, it doesn't feel like I'm standing in a room full of people who, with, you know, with all that social anxiety, it feels more like I'm playing pretend, you know, like with my friends. So I really like VTubing better than doing it with my IRL face. She's looking a little cuter than before, huh? And for these frickin' paws, man. Paws are hard. I haven't decided if I want these kind or these kind. Completely get that. VTubing is a nice outlet for creativity and super nice to make a model you really mesh with. Yeah, it's really nice. It's like playing dress up, but even better. Because I don't have to spend, like, I could spend 4 hours on a model instead of spending an hour every day to get ready, you know? You know, when I'm streaming, you only really see like this much and above, but yeah. You know, maybe we could go in to the hairstyle. I don't have one of these, right? Yeah, I could do like, oh, it's cute. Just choose one of these. That'd be super cute. Oh, aw, aw. Oh, these are all so cute. That one's fun. It kind of like works with the hair, but not quite. That one's cute too. Sometimes I forget about the presets. Like, ever since I started like figuring out how to do custom stuff, I forget that these exist. None of these really match. Oh, that one kind of does. I think I liked the one up here. Where'd it go? This one? That one's really cute. I mean, it looks really goofy, but I think it's cute. This one. What animal is your persona themed after? She's a leopard. She's kind of, I know she doesn't have a whole lot of spots, but that was for the sake of keeping it simple, because when I first designed her, I wanted to get a fursuit. I wanted to commission a fursuit from a maker, and I didn't want to pay like $3,000 because of all the spots, you know? So I tried to really simplify how many spots she had and like keep them in like what you call it, like a like a simplified, easy to recreate kind of pattern. So these markings here on her face and around her nose, those are more like clouded leopard prints. And then the shapes of the rosettes here is more like your standard leopard, like what you think when you think leopard, right? So I didn't really model her after a very specific species of leopard. I tried to make it vague enough that, you know, it could just be any kind of leopard. And then I made the cheek fluffs and how fluffy she is kind of based on like a snow leopard. So if I had to give someone like a specific species, I would probably say snow leopard mixed with clouded leopard. But I tried to take traits from all kinds of big cats. Super neat to see. I know absolutely nothing about fursonas or fursuits, so it's neat to learn about. Yeah, I haven't really been a furry for very long. I'd say maybe like the past like 4-5 years maybe. And this is the first time I've even like gotten into like this is only the second character I've ever designed, and I don't really interact online with other furries that much. So I don't really know what the fandom looks like right now, but I do know that I like the stuff, so I get like a stylized. Yeah, that looks fine enough. What about the teeth? Teeth. I want these teeth to look like the way they do in the art. I don't want the lower teeth. I don't want lip teeth. I want these teeth, yeah. Do you make art outside of model making? And that's always nice to find a place you feel like you belong. Yeah, honestly, that's what it's all about, right? The furry fandom is like extremely accepting, like radical acceptance, which is both a good and a bad thing. Ooh, that's cute. Yeah, I like that. And I do make art. I make digital art. I draw with a stylus and a tablet, but it's been a while since I felt really inspired. And you know, I'm kind of having like an artist. What do you call it? Not a crisis, but like an identity crisis as an artist. And that's kind of why I started doing streaming and model making, because it's just not the same as it used to be. I don't feel the passion in doing art lately, so I'm trying new mediums, and so far it's working. I'm having a lot of fun with this. I'll probably get back to the digital art sometime, especially if I want to make more assets for my channel. Because like if you look at my About Me page, I didn't draw those icons, the big banners for each panel. I didn't draw those. I just photo bashed those. And I've just been photo bashing and modeling instead of drawing. But I think it's a good thing to kind of change the way you do things every once in a while, because I feel like if you don't, you get stuck like me, and then you end up biting off more than you could chew because you want to change your life so bad. But this is kind of like, I make it sound worse than it is, really, but it's alright. I think the balance I'm trying to strike right now with this model is I want her to be really cute, but I don't want her to look like a baby, you know? If you draw digitally, you could always make your own textures by Vroid by exporting the guides to Clip Studio, putting them back in Vroid. Is that how people do it? I should definitely try that, because if I can import the guides to Ibis X, because that's what I draw using, If I could do that, that'd be really cool. It's not as hard as I thought it would be when I started making furry models, or this furry model, I suppose. I struggled with like you know how it works off of a human head shape, right? So when you turn the model, it doesn't really have that much of a muzzle, and there's there's parameters you could do. And now that I know you can go past the sliders, I could probably make it better. Oh, actually, I think that's what I want to try. But yeah, it can make the characters look like babies sometimes, like really chibi, extra. And I know that that's a style that people like, but personally, I'm an adult. I talk about adult things on stream sometimes, and nothing like not safe for work, not like pornographic or anything, but adults have adult conversations, and I don't want to do that with a model that looks like a toddler. So I try to keep it either ambiguous or like not at all babyish, even though I do want to be cute. Well, hell yeah. I wonder if I could do this from here. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I went ahead and followed you because I want to be notified when you're doing this kind of stuff. Because it'd be so much fun to watch. I'd probably learn a lot too. I'm thinking she's looking pretty good. Maybe we could see what other little details we could achieve. I mean, I'm sure you can tell that I'm working with basically just flat colors, and I could probably do a little better than that. Ooh, little blush hearts. I wonder if I could make that with darker. Ooh, that's cute. Maybe with this color. Ooh, that's even cuter. Yeah, I don't know. I can see. Do like even more details with like the presets and stuff. I don't know if this interferes with the clarity of the markings, but we could play with it a bit. Oh, ooh, that's actually really cute. Maybe we could go with a bit of a, what about this? What about pink? Oh god, that's too pink. Maybe like a darker pink. That's pretty cute. Kind of looks like she's wearing makeup. I don't know about this though. Doesn't seem to be doing a whole lot to help with the dimension. That makes sense. How cute! Oh, what's this? What does that do? Oh, I see what it does. Gives me kind of like a waterline here. I like that. That gives more definition to the eyes for sure. Oh gosh, I guess that's one way to start a furry model. I like these hearts though, that's cute. And then, ooh, that looks like makeup. I like that. Maybe it can be red. Yeah, yeah. We can lock that, and then brush, and then that, and then that, and then that, and then woo! Ooh, yes, that's cute. That's so cute. Is there? It's a little too light on top, though. But I like the red outline. I like that a lot. I like the little like red eyeshadow look, because that's totally close. Yeah, I wear red eyeshadow in real life, so that's cool. That's funny. It's a very awkward smile. I love that. Great, so we got neutral, Smiling, angry, sad. I know some VTubers have these like toggles that like when they have the expression set to sad, it gives them like little tears. I bet that's done separately from designing the model though. I wonder how they do that. I know like VTube Studio has a lot of features that can work with that kind of thing, but it doesn't work for 3D models. VTube Studio is only for live 2D, which is fine. Honestly, I really can't complain because I'm getting all these cool things for free. So it's really not too bad. That's blend shape editing done outside of Vroid. Yeah. Yeah. I figured. If you want to muzzle, your best bet is to push numbers outside the parameters. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think I need to really have a muzzle, to be honest. Because it's not like there's a whole lot that changes. Because like when I'm on stream, you see like I can't turn my head super far. Like this is probably, let's see, this is probably as far as I can turn. And it doesn't really make that much of a difference. But it's worth playing with, I suppose. I'm thinking we might be finished. Well, not with the pause. We still need to work on the pause. Shoot. Oh man. These frickin' paws. You know what? I did export the guide for that, so I think I'll play with that later. Let's see how that goes. I do have like these guide spots and everything, so shouldn't be too bad. Yeah. I like the way the fluff moves. The jacket is behaving with the shirt pretty well. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's good. I'm hyped to see all the stuff you come up with. Oh, thank you. I think for now it's just this model, but I do have another persona I could totally make. All my stuff on my channel is like designed after this character. But I bet I could do more with that. Yeah, I think she's done.